So welcome to the Soil Viola Show. Our guest today is Vance Robinson. I invited Vance to talk about his experience with
Myositis.
myositis, advocacy, and how he is writing his own story. So let's jump right in. Vance, could you tell us how you learned about mycosis and how it affects the body over time?
Well, how I learned about it, I used to golf a lot. And when I was diagnosed, so I used to golf, I fell down a lot and I just thought I was getting weak ankles as I was getting closer to 50 years old. And when I found out, I was diagnosed at the University of Washington. And when I found out what I had, myositis, I had never heard of it before. And then as far as how it's affecting me, it affects everybody a little different. Some people get weak fairly quick. I've had it for 13 years now, and I'm actually sitting in a power wheelchair. I don't walk anymore. I only stand up to sit in my bed, and then my chair is right next to my bed, and I struggle to sit up and stand up in the morning to get back on the chair.
That's kind of hard, but you're obviously very positive, as Grace said. You're very positive with how you've been able to handle everything.
Yeah, I try to definitely stay positive. It, having a good attitude helps.
Yeah, it does. Oh, sorry, what inspired you to start the meiosis forced pitch campaign?
What a friend of mine said that I should do something for awareness of this disease, and I really did not understand what I was being told at that time. And then it just kind of clicked to me that none of my friends, I'd never heard of it, you've never heard of it before. And so I decided to do a first pitch at Stanford. That's where my neurologist was at. And then it just kind of took off from there. So to raise awareness, that's always been my goal, is because it's very, everybody hears of other diseases that, Lou Gehrig's disease is one disease that, a lot of people have heard. Not too many people hear about myositis. So I decided to raise awareness. I have raised a little bit of money, but mainly with these wristbands. A lot of college teams have them, and it's pretty neat to see how they've gone from just in California. Now they're in Oregon, Washington, across the land, of different ball players wearing these wristbands.
That is so cool. As you know, I'm trying to raise wellness for autism, what I have, and obviously that's very, and obviously you do inspire a lot of people that do have with your wellness and your advocacy work. So you should be very, very, very proud, and you inspired me to start this channel. So
Yeah, that's great. This is fun, and I'm learning, how to do Zooms. I'm not. I've done a few of them, but this is great. I'm happy to do this with you.
yeah, nice. So what obstacles did you overcome when starting first pitch, and how did you continue overcoming your new obstacles, sorry.
My obstacles when I first started the first pitch, there was a lot of phone calling to different colleges to see if I could share awareness for this disease. And it always brought up a good, lengthy conversation, because the person I talked to on the other line, let's just say San Diego State, they never heard of it. And so they're like, yeah, we would like to have you come out. And that's my obstacles were just trying to get to the places. I have plenty of opportunity to throw out first pitches at different locations throughout the United States, but I can't travel that far. That was one of the bummer things. I could only do it in California because you get so tired with this disease. I just one year I was going to go throw a first pitch in Washington after doing my tour in California, and I had to cancel the Everett Aqua Sox. That's a minor league team because I was just exhausted. I couldn't travel.
So, so, how can people get involved and support you and myositis awareness?
A lot of my, I guess they could go to my Instagram site is where I have a link, and all donations that go to the Myositis Association, they're kind of like the mothership, the Association for Myositis, and it's called the Myositis Association, and I believe they're located in North Fork, Virginia. And so people can go to that link and they'll see a place where they can donate. And I chose, when people donate, it goes to a future cure. That's where the funds go to. I've raised a little bit of money. The month of May is Myositis Awareness Month, so that's when I really push on social media regarding my awareness campaign. But all year, I'm always sharing something on Instagram.
Nice, nice, nice. Yes. So, what social media platform do you have that you find works best and easy for you to create videos and communicate with other people?
Yeah, I have a new app that I've had for a few months called CapLock, and that's where I create a lot of my videos. And then I also use TikTok, and I'm getting close to 100,000 views on TikTok on the hashtag myositis first pitch campaign. And my ultimate goal is to get 500,000, and then just from there, just keep shooting towards a million.
That's
And
incredible.
yeah, that's my way of getting the word out. So when you use that hashtag, people will see it and they view it and they either look at it or not.
Nice. So, what advice would you give to a family member, friends, or caregivers of those living with myositis?
Oh, I a lot of my family is up in Washington, and I have some close friends down here. I'm at the point where I need help, like with my laundry, grocery shopping. Um, so my advice, if you do have family that live close by, that don't hesitate to ask for help. I think I'm kind of fortunate. I'm not afraid to ask for help, and the help that I'm getting down here, I got a really good team that helps me out. Just so like Grace helps you.
Yeah,
I have somebody just like Grace down here that really helps me out a lot. I have a couple of them.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. Obviously a good team. Obviously, like Grace is a wonderful, wonderful provider, and we're happy to have her as a friend too. So obviously having a good support team really helped me, and obviously it's helping you too. So that's awesome.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's why I started the channel too, because I want to get providers and caregivers fully paid eventually, get them fully paid and see and get people to realize that these people are helping us and we want and a lot of, and most of us wouldn't have, especially me, wouldn't have this YouTube channel if it wasn't for Grace and her help editing. So I want to make it very clear to people that as clients, we do need help like grocery shop, like I go grocery shopping with a provider. I do stuff, and I wouldn't have a lot of the stuff without. I get to live on my own, but that's because my parents had we have a third provider that helps me cook and clean. So I want the government everybody to see that providers deserve to get fully paid because they do a lot and they change lives and help dreams be possible and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're like angels on this earth. They're very helpful, and it's great to have them available for the people like yourself and me that need help.
Yep, yep. So any questions for me?
Well, you said you really don't know a whole bunch about baseball. What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport to play is swimming. Compete in swimming for Special Olympics, but I love watching football.
Nice. I used to swim all the time. I live here in Central California, and I started getting into swimming, and I swam probably 3 years, almost every day. I didn't swim a whole bunch of laps because I'd get tired, but it felt so good to be in the water. And then it got to the point it was getting too hard to get out of the pool, and so I can't swim anymore. But that's one thing I do miss. And how about them Seahawks? Are
Yeah,
you a Seahawks fan?
big Seahawks fan. They actually did really well in my opinion. I really liked Geno. I really liked obviously it was hard losing Russ, but I really liked Geno Smith. He's showing that he's a hard worker and he's a good quarterback, and so I think we can move forward with him.
I think so. Yeah, they just signed him, so he's coming back.
Yeah, yeah, and obviously you're a big Colts fan.
Well, no, this is Cal Poly. They're called the Mustangs,
Hmm.
and so yeah, it's got the horseshoe on it, but it's the baseball team down here.
Nice. Do you go?
Yeah,
Do you do you go to some of the games?
I try to go as many games as possible, and so the games start at 6 o'clock,
Hmm.
and I get to the field at 2 o'clock. And when the visiting team shows up, I'm in the visitors' dugout and I greet them and then I hand them some wristbands and tell them a little bit about what I have. And I make my connections that way.
That's
You
awesome.
know who was in you know who was in town here maybe 10 days ago was Oregon State.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I have orange wristbands that I gave them and the coach was really happy to get them. A lot of the players were really happy. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's awesome. Do you watch a lot of the? Do you like how the Dodgers are doing this year?
I've watched a little bit. My TV is on behind me and or in front of me, and I'm going to wait here in a little bit. I think at 7 o'clock tonight, the World Baseball, the USA plays Canada, so
Nice.
that could be fun to watch. Um, but yes, I've watched a little bit of the Dodgers this year. I know that one kid, Jason Ottman's, had been having a really good spring.
Yep,
Hopefully, he'll make the big club.
yep, yep. Do you like when you said you liked swimming, did you do any surfing?
Oh yeah, I grew up. I wasn't the best surfer, but we surfed a lot.
That's
We
awesome.
Yeah, we kind of lived at the beach, in our younger years and teenage years.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah, we used to cut school in high school to go surfing.
That's fun. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, well, California lifestyle. Sawyer, I got in trouble. I was in high school and there was some really good waves and we cut school, but I wanted to make baseball practice. And me and my friends showed up to practice in the parking lot, taking our wetsuits off. And our coach was yelling at us because he's like, "Where you guys been?" And so we got in trouble for that. We had to run laps,
Oh,
but
damn.
but we did catch some waves.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the water. It's very soothing for me for my anxiety. So
The ocean
yeah.
or the pool. What do you prefer, the ocean or pool water?
Preferably pool water, but I do swim at LA I do swim at the club, so I do both. Um,
Yeah. I've never been to Hawaii. To me, Hawaii would be amazing to swim in that warm water.
yeah, yeah, it would be so much fun. We got to go there on a family vacation. I was just in the ocean swimming back and forth. It was kept looking at fish. It was pretty fun.
Oh, you did some snorkeling.
Yeah, yeah, I did some snorkeling. Would love to be diving sort of flight at some point, but that would be kind of really cool if I could do that, but that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Do you wear goggles when you swim in the pool? I'd always found them to be very helpful.
Yes, I wore goggles. The other day I had to take them off because like one of the straps broke, but so I can swim without them, but I prefer wearing goggles just because of the chlorine. It helps with the eyes, so
Oh my gosh, my eyes get so red with chlorine if I don't have the eye goggles on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come join the broadcast. Obviously, you're an inspiration. Keep doing what you're doing. You're an inspiration to people. Very inspired by you. So
That's awesome. Why, hey, man, I really thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I thank you for having me on your show.
you're so welcome. Have a great rest of your day and go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers, let's go.
Oh, do you have a favorite field or that you throw the first pitch at?
Oh, that would be a hard one because yeah, I think I've thrown first pitches at maybe 7 stadiums. I'll tell you which ones: Stanford,
Mm-hmm.
Cal Poly,
Mm-hmm.
UCSB, Westmont, where the Foresters play, UCLA, USC, Pepperdine, and San Diego State.
That's
And
all.
so I would say my hometown, because I had so many family and friends there. But as far as the stadium, I'm going to go with Stanford.
Nice.
Stanford was pretty neat. Yeah.
When did you become a baseball fan?
Shoot, probably about 4 years old.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We grew up the Dodgers was our team and it still is. I still root for the Dodgers.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know much about baseball, I'll be honest, but I do love sports, so that's something
Yeah.
that's common.
Hey, so
See ya.